No water. This seems to be the board that invites people at the water dispensing units in some of the parched areas of Bengaluru. We are talking of at least 20% of 1.3 crore people who are dependent on groundwater. Now, when there is no groundwater, because most of the bore wells are running dry, they have to depend on water tankers. Now, the Karnataka government has introduced a method to standardize rates of all these water tankers to ensure that this doesn't just become a rich person's luxury. But then, on ground, we are at Babusapalya of Bengaluru, where many of the people have complained that they still have to pay at least double the price to ensure the water tankers reach their homes. And those water tankers do not reach on time, and that is precisely why they will have to fight for every drop of water. There are other initiatives that have been taken forward by the government as well as the Water Supply Board. The chairman has been visiting some of the parched areas of the city, has been talking to the real estate companies to request them to use treatable water that is environment friendly for construction purposes. The chairman of the Water Supply Board has also come up with initiatives like introducing fines for using drinking water for non-potable uses. For example, cleaning your vehicles or for watering the plants. Let us use non-potable water for these purposes. These are some of the initiatives, and that would also invite fines. But on ground, how will this be implemented? These are the questions that are being raised by citizens, because some of the independent houses have a borewell that is running dry. They depend on water tankers. They have no STP or any kind of modes of having recycled water to use for non-potable uses. They will have to depend on groundwater for watering plants. Now, what will they do? Where will they go for? Yes, there are initiatives being taken by hospitals and other offices as well to ensure that there is an STP. Apartment complexes have an STP. The Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru has an STP. These are some of the things that people have already invested in, but this has to really grow. All of them feel that the parched areas of Bengaluru will become a stress-relieved area only when the monsoons are in. But after that, what happens? What if the monsoons this year too do not end up quenching the thirst of so many people? Then will lessons really be learnt? How will Bengaluru survive if this kind of a drought would continue year on year? These are some of the lessons that Bengaluru needs to learn, and every metropolitan city in the country needs to learn, so that we don't really have to face such a crisis, because every drop of water counts. With camera person Govind, Pratibha Raman in Bengaluru for NDTV.